Namaste. We all are born in this earth for some karmas, both good as well as bad. We have done some good karma to be born as humans, and we must have done some misdeeds to be facing some problems right now. Okay, in astrology, how do we get to know this? Already, we have very widely heard about doshas, sarpadoshas, and so many doshas. Right now, let's see how to recognize if there is any dosha and what is the purpose and how true is this. We get this instances in Mahabharata, Padma Purana as to the how relevant or how we believe in Purva Punya or Purva Janma. In Mahabharata, there are two instances where Bhishma is on the bed of arrows, and he asks Krishna why this being for me. So Krishna says, you remember 6 lives before what you have done? You had thrown a snake on the arrows. So you're repaying it now. So it's like 6 lives back what was done, he is repaying now. Right? And we have seen the instances of Shikandi, where she was mistreated and she had that vengeance and she wanted to kind of take vengeance against Bhishma. So she lives upon. So we all we know about it. So that is how karma plays in our life, right? Okay. Even in astrology, each planet have different gods associated. Like for instance, Sun is Lord Rama, Moon is Lord Krishna, Buddha is uh, Mercury is Buddha, okay? Narasimha is Mars, Parashurama is Venus, okay? Matsya Avatara, that is Rahu and uh, Ketu. So there are various grahas and various planets, right? And Guru is Vamana. So all these are like for us to understand easily. Now in the horoscope, how do we know if there's Purva Punyas? What do we check? We usually check first house, fifth house, and ninth house. These are the major houses that one needs to check to know about the Purva Punyas. And of course, to this is on the higher. This is just on the easy way. But when you go deeper, you can go and check in D60 also, SwathiAnjan chart. So you get to know like how good is the fifth house, how is the fifth lord placed. Based on that, we can decide the Purva Punyas or Purva Karmas. So if the Lagna Lord is placed well and the fifth Lord is placed well, we can pretty much understand that it is going to be, you will be punyas made in the last life, collected in the punyas, will be able to use it this life. It is always said the dharmic rituals or the dharma or the religious path what you're taking and the meditation what you're doing, it's all like saved in the bank account. So whatever job you're doing right now, it is like a bank account. It is saved for you. You can use it in your tough times, right? It can also be used in your next life. That is the kind of belief in India we have. So this Punya, that is the story behind Purva Punya. And what about the bad karmas that can also be known? Like the placement of Rahu Ketu, you will know the pending karmas. Pretty much, all the planets in our horoscopes shows and says what is the karma that we are here to, clear. What is that pending karma we have? And also in Gemini astrology, you will get to know what is your soul purpose. The Atma Karaka says, what is that this Atma wants to, What is this Atma wants? What is the unfinished task that has come to do here? What is the learning that one has to learn, come here on this earth to finish or to learn or relearn or, and to settle things. We have also seen this movie in one of the famous Rajnikant's movie. It is just not a movie. It is just not a story, the creativity, but it is in fact so real. People with a good placement of Jupiter are the saints who are reborn for some small mistake they have made in the previous life. Okay, so they will have a good placement of Ketu and Jupiter. So they come here to finish those last pending karmas. And during the finishing of those karmas, they go through a lot of grilling. Like the life gets really tough. What I tell people is, see, uh, how life makes us feel is like, okay, it is, you get so dejected. The relationships feel heavy, life feels heavy, the profession wouldn't look good. So from all the sides you feel like you have no hope left. Why does that happen? It happens, I can say 6, 8, 12th dashas. Okay, and antar dashas also, and sade sati, when we have sade sati running, dhaya running, and when there is when the dashas of the 6, 8, 12 is running, you feel this more heavily. And and how do we have to take it? When some bad times like this appear in front of you, you should understand this is the settlement of the previous karmas, and you should just bow down and surrender and just let it go, let it just pass by. And that is why they are here, for you to feel dejected. The planets don't want you to be happy in your life and settle that back in earth, and they don't want you to love to come back to earth again. They're giving this kind of problem so that you have this feeling of dejection and take surrender to God, and then you understand that you don't want to come back to the earth again. That is why they give you so much pain. So when you understand this concept, okay, I am given this pain so that I get attached to God rather than the people here, so much of our problems will be solved, right? So yes, this is what it is. So check your fifth house, ninth house, and 12th houses. 12th houses for the problems. So for the good ones, the real good Purya Punya first, fifth and ninth, and the placement of Rahu and Ketu. This will tell so much about our karmas. Okay, so let me know what you have in your fifth house, or what you intuitively feel your karma would be. Okay, so I hope you like the topic. See you again. Jai Shri Ram. So we've heard of all the problems and karmas and their doshas, pitru-dosha, sarpa-dosha, all this. What is one small remedy, what we can do to reduce this? See, there are bigger problems which needs bigger remedies. Sometimes it does work with smaller remedies also, which are really powerful. One of that is offering some grains, that is rice, and a little bit of vegetables and dal to Panditji in the temple. That's really helpful. And you can light a ghee diya in the temple. That is also very helpful. This is one of the ways you can kind of reduce the pitru doshas. All right. Okay. Take care. Jai Shri Ram.